PSSNA is a B2B technology solution provider. Our focus is on delivering complete technology ecosystems in the markets that we operate in. It's a combination of hardware, software, and services. In the past, the conversations we had with our customers was somewhat centered around the device. It was at the core of the conversation. Over the last few years, that's changing. The device is a key element of the conversation, but it's part of the ecosystem now.
We're managing people, process, and technology, as well as data, in support of our customers and our business. For operations to really be successful in an organization, it can't simply be a back-end office function. It has to be upfront and integral in the business.
Panasonic is a brand with over 100 years of experience. We know who we are. We're not trying to be something that we're not. We know the areas where we have been thought leaders and led markets, and we continue to evolve that. And quite honestly, we continue to expand the markets where that expertise continues to grow. Our goal is to be relevant in the content that we provide. It's to be flexible in the way that we deliver it and allow our customers the opportunity to engage with it when it's convenient for them.
DSC's job is to provide software solutions. We don't build as an R&D, but leverage our solutions capabilities with expertise across multiple different verticals, as well as multiple different technologies for manufacturing, food and retail, public safety, media entertainment, logistics customers. As an instance, solutions that are built for manufacturing could easily be repurposed for food and retail, because a lot of such challenges that the customers face are very similar. Our hope and our perseverance is to bring those solutions to within our fold, understand the value proposition, understand the customer's problem, and how can we apply those solutions to address customers' problems in a way that will help them make more value proposition for their own production.
The need for technology solutions in the quick service industry vary more now than they ever have before. Different departments can see benefits for the use of technology. As an example, operations can see an improvement in efficiency for the customer experience by utilizing kiosks and mobile ordering to reduce the need for personnel to manage point of sale.
It's all about that customer experience. It's about efficiency. It's about driving more revenue at better margins. So it's really important to these operators to invest in technology that's fully integrated across front and back of the house. With ClearConnect, we've built an ecosystem of solutions that covers every aspect of the operation, from front of the house with point of sale, kiosks, lockers, digital signage, and our line busting technology.
With both the federal government, state and local, we're involved particularly with first responding agencies, and they need real-time communications, they need devices that are always on, they need things that don't break in the field. So these customers are in mission critical situations, constant change of situation. They can do the jobs anywhere they want, whether they're in vehicle, out vehicle, and it enables them to just better respond to the situation that they're in real time.
It's an interesting time for manufacturers right now. As a matter of fact, smart manufacturing, or Industry 4.0, has been a hot topic for the last few years, and it's really an interesting time for them in that over the next 5 years, 86% of US manufacturers believe that smart manufacturing initiatives will be the key to their competitiveness going forward. So the fundamental thing is always improving productivity, improving the level of production that you can get through the assets that you have. They view the answer a lot of times from a smart manufacturing standpoint as being the ability to tie together data from all over the plant, the machines that they have in place, and the variety of systems to help them to make better decisions.
You know, it's not one piece of technology, it's a layered approach. There's obviously hardware that has to happen, there's software that has to happen, there's networks, there's services. You know, as we talk to customers about their journey, right, their IoT journey, in many cases it starts at the sensor level, Then we get into the networking and certainly the data portion. So, the value of what we bring to our partners and our customers is the fact that we can bring a wide expertise in all these areas. We do see a trend in more modern interfaces, where the touchscreen interface type technology, which in the traditional IT setups, you saw a lot of keyboard input, a lot of more manual processes. Now with the enhanced front ends for the applications that look more like what you're used to seeing on a smartphone, touchscreen inputs, even voice technologies being used.
It's all about the grid. The average person driving down the street doesn't see the grid. All they know is when their phone doesn't work, or their cable goes out, or the power goes out, they don't have running water. It's why don't they get this back on? Right now we're seeing a big surge of a younger generation coming into the marketplace, especially in the utility space, that use different technology and they're used to using it. It's important to address all the generations in the workforce.
So whether we're talking about the sports market, the media and entertainment market, or the worship market, the one thing they have in common is that there's content to be created, there's content to be shared, and there's a story to be told. The constant challenge is, of course, to how to be more efficient. At the same time, they want to create a message, tell a story, the highest quality possible. We have a robust video analytics solution, including ID identification, facial identification, whether it be for season ticket holders that you want to identify, whether it be for security reasons. Also, it maps crowd control.
Education has changed, and I think the challenge is how do we engage these students who typically have been sitting in a classroom. The education market is not new. It's a very mature market. But having said that, it's a mature market that has a real need right now, an accelerated need to use solutions to meet the needs of their students. So I think the education market is truly at a crossroads. How do institutions embrace technology, transform their technology, adapt new technologies to be able to better engage their students?
When a customer contacts the National Service Center, they contact the National Service Center with a problem. We take a lot of pride in having a live team of representatives who are available and ready to assist the customer with whatever needs they have when they call the National Service Center. But the team's main function really is to work directly with the customer, establishing a relationship, but working to ensure that all expectations with regard to the deployment of their assets are met or exceeded. Our commitment to the customer is to continue to evolve, to continue to transform, and continue to enhance the way we do business so that we can better support the way they do business.
The Office of Social Impact and Inclusion advances our #1 basic business principle, contribution to society. Our social impact work across North America focuses on equity, focuses on advancing and transforming communities and connecting young talent to our industry. Currently, we are focused on advancing STEAM education, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. We also recognize the importance of literacy, the importance of really thinking outside of the box and ensuring that young people of today have access to being creative, have access to thinking of the next new exciting innovations. Since launching our employee volunteer program, we have been able to connect employees across North America to communities to help advance education via mentoring, community rebuilding efforts through Habitat for Humanity. We work with significant nonprofits across the country that are anchors in the community to really continue to give back and lift up that #1 basic business principle that runs through our DNA, contribution to society.